I'm the most immortal demon on this Minecraft server. You see, I haven't died on this server, making me immortal. And since I'm immortal, I'm pretty much immortal. Not to mention, I'm the immortal demon. Or at least I was, until a player by the name of Snap Recorder trapped me in the void and killed me. So I'm gonna have to kill him in order to regain my immortal demon title. Yo.
My FTY, how'd you find my base?
You see, I'm the immortal demon.
Stop! Stop it! Stop! Stop! Stop!
The Origins mod. To be honest, the Origins mod is a very simple mod in retrospect. It consists of many different origins that act as overalls to the game itself. The origins you can play as within the realm are the Avian, Arachnid, Elytran, Shulk, Feline, Blazeborn, Fox, Slimesekin, Inchling, Bee, Piglin, Voidwalker, and the Mole. Onto some brief rundowns for some of these origins. We're going to start off with the Blazeborn, which once picked will spawn you in the Nether and set your spawn there until you find your way out, whether that be through your own means or through another person coming from the overworld. You are immune to things like fire and lava, and you can gain buffs while set on fire, very small temporary buffs. Moving on to the Elytran, you spawn in with an Elytra but at the cost of not being able to take it off, which means you cannot use a chest plate. You have one main ability, which is to launch yourself up into the air, really high. To balance this, you take way more damage from running into things like walls, trees, anything like that, etc. The Slimesekin is a very interesting pick as it can sort of act like a tank. Spawning in, you will notice you are now 3 blocks tall, 1 block taller than everyone else. With this, you can see that you have an extra bar of HP. The more damage you take, you will permanently lose hearts and shrink down 1 block. You are not bound to this change, however, and eating slime balls will restore your lost pieces. Moving on, when you are given the prompt to pick an origin, you'll notice that some are locked away. Most notably, the Phantom and the Endanerian. This is due to 2 main reasons: either A, they don't work, or B, they are completely busted, like being able to go into spectator mode at complete will. One last thing before moving on is the classes. These are fairly simple, and they are small buffs that can help you through your game. An example of this would be the Lumberjack, which gives you Tree Capitator, or the Cleric, which allows you to brew potions up to level 3. Very simple stuff that can be game-changing if used correctly. I'm going to quickly skim right over this because Windsweep already has a full video explaining how he made this mod and how it works. I'll set a timestamp right here on where and when he explains it. But this mod that I'm using was actually ported from Java to Bedrock by a man named Big Gamers For You. But before I completely abandon this mod and totally skim over it, there are 2 main things I'd like to say here. One, that this mod has weapons that are a little janky, which is something I hope to fix within the near future. This is because of the Origins mod. These 2 do not collab that well together, sadly. But I hope I will fix it later on. And secondly, to use the mask correctly with concealment, the enchantment for the mask to hide your player username, it goes as follows. First, have the mask in your hotbar with the concealment enchantment book. Go up to an anvil and crouch. Left click with the enchantment book. Left click your mask and your identity will be hidden. With 2 of the biggest mods completely fine and out of the way, we can now finally move on to a very big thing I hope to get to later on, which is server events. Starting off with server events, every now and again, sadly not consistently, I'll host a server-wide event with as many players as possible to host things like mini-games to win valuable rare items such as spawn eggs, monster spawners, that kind of thing. Or manhunts, which is to see how long someone can last on their own. They will also win valuable items if they somehow manage to survive a certain amount of time. These are just some examples, but once the server starts, there will be an active event. Everyone in the server who joins will need to band together and figure out what the event is. It'll start off as a mystery, but later on down the road, you'll figure out what it is.
Nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me. That's where I found an empty glass reflecting that.